I want to talk a little bit directly to Trump supporters because Trump he's worried that he's not gonna get the wall. One way that he can get it is if you stick with him, and so he wants to scare you into doing that. And so they've got some new tactics, like he's heading to the border, that's sort of new, but they are not opposed to using the classics as well. But what's interesting is that this argument that I'm gonna show you was rolled out and self-debunked inside of just a couple of weeks, and yet it's coming back again. Let's take a look at this video.
All you have to do is look at the borders, rent a helicopter, except you don't want to know the truth, and watch. And by the way, here's the story. There is another major caravan forming right now in Honduras. And so far, we're trying to break it up. But so far, it's bigger than anything we've seen. And a drone isn't gonna stop it. And a sensor isn't gonna stop it. But you know what's gonna stop it in its tracks? A nice, powerful wall.
Okay, so it's another caravan. So he's facing a lot of pressure. The Democrats aren't yet buckling to him. So what do you know? Another caravan's coming. And look at the way he describes it. The story is, there's another caravan forming, and he believes that his followers are so gullible that they will buy this again. So there was a caravan, right? Right, there was a really dangerous, scary caravan that we had to literally deploy the military to the border for, even though the people who were just regular people, some without shoes, were thousands of miles away from the border. But because they were coming, we deployed the military just in time for the election. And then when the election passed, what happened to the caravan? Fox News stopped talking about it, Trump stopped talking about it. If it invaded America, it was a pretty quiet invasion. Maybe they found some sneakers along the way and they just snuck in the dark of night. But now he's in trouble again, and what do you know? Another caravan forming. And I expect that our president will be dead set covering this story day after day until it's no longer politically beneficial to him.
He exploited members of our military for his political stunt. These were men and women, again, in our military, our troops who were deployed to the border for a political stunt, and this was during the holidays. Many of them were not able to be with their family members, I believe during Thanksgiving. And for what? For what? They missed the holidays with their family for Trump's political stunt. So anyone who was in favor of that political stunt, anyone who's part of Trump's base who bought into this nonsense and still continues to defend that nonsense, you don't ever get to say that you support the troops, that you love our military. You don't ever get to point to someone like Colin Kaepernick and demonize him for protesting during the national anthem because he's disrespectful to the troops. You don't care about the troops. You don't care about our military veterans. You use them and exploit them as nothing more than political props. And it's a depressing thing to consider, especially when you supported keeping them away from their families during Thanksgiving. I mean, this is where we're at now, where the political party who argues they support the troops the most are the ones who are either complicit or supportive of Trump when he exploits the military for his political stunts.
Yeah, especially to try to influence an election.
2 easy ways to follow the Young Turks. One is hit the subscribe button down below, then you're a TYT subscriber. And second is ring the bell. And when you do that on YouTube, you're notified of our videos.